Hi, today I would like to specifically address product-only suppliers. So people who have a great new product and they manufacture that product and market that product, and that's what they're good at, and they have that really all their efforts in making a fabulous product, and basically that's it. Yeah? They sell the product, but what they forget is to add services. To add services to the product. Why should you do that? Well, one of the main things is, number one, it really lengthens the period over which you can generate revenue for your product. And at the same time, if you add services, you add something which is really personal, which is really making your product stand out from the competition. It's something which they do not offer, but you offer service. And service is a personal thing. It's people doing some things, adding real value to your product, and at the same time giving the customer a great experience. So that also increases your life cycle of your product, because in this highly competitive market, even if you get a unique product, there will be, from the time you introduce it to the market, by the time your competition will come up with a Me Too product, it's sometimes 2, 3 months, 4 months, but that's the period when your product is unique. And after that period, there will be all kinds of competitions, and mainly on price and all kinds of features. So how do you distinguish yourself? Yeah, you put in all your efforts and all your R&Ds and all your stuff to get this fabulous product out there, but this life cycle of your product is shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. So how can you make sure that you create sustainable revenues over a longer period of time? Simple thing, add services. You can add services for all kinds of things for your product. You can help the customer to install the product. You can, of course, simple maintenance type of services to your product. For instance, well, as people who follow me have noticed that I have this hair cutter which I use, but when over 1 or 2 years the battery is dead and I can no longer use the hair cutter, whereas the hair cutter is still working perfectly, but the battery is not good and it's not reloading again, so I have to throw it away. So why don't you provide a service that I can get a new battery? Yeah? Then the life cycle of your product is longer, and I'm more satisfied with your brand. Because I think it's a waste of an investment. I buy a product and just after one or 1.5 years, I can throw it away just because the battery doesn't say anything about the product. You can also add for your product, whether you have, educate the customer, train the customer on the usage of your product. You can help the customer to integrate the product in the rest of all of his stuff which he has. You can help to optimize his environment, make it more effective. You can provide telephone support. And those are only product related services. Of course, you can then also, in the interaction with you as a client, you can really emphasize the need to have proper customer services added to that. Because it's people are now saying is that customer service is the new marketing. So customer service is the only way where you can differentiate yourself. So adding product services and a proper customer service department handling all those services to your product, you really build a kind of an ecosystem where your product is guaranteed to have a much longer life cycle on one hand, and your customers will love it as well, because they're much more satisfied with your product. So I would really strongly suggest that you always think about, hey, can I add services to that? Okay, and please remember, grow your people, grow your business. Thank you.